Now, see here about van der Waals equation. For 1 mole of a gas, we can write n value 1. If you write n value 1, you can write like this: P plus A by V square, V minus B equal to RT. Even CET need questions based on the formula. which of the which of the following indicate van der Waals equation for n mole of a gas? But don't confuse here. P plus A n square by V square, but not V square by n square. Then this is V minus NB, but not plus NB. V minus NB. That is for n mole. At high pressure, what happens? At high pressure, yes. At high pressure, V can be neglected. This one compared to this one. Therefore, P plus A by V square. P plus A by V square. V minus B equal to RT. Equal to RT. This term is neglected if pressure is high. Next, we can write PV equal to RT plus PV. Then RT plus PV. When you draw the graph, that is called omega curves or PVP curves. And one curve for radial gas. If gas is radial, you get straight line graph. And for real gases, yes, curve, you may just get like this minimum or maximum. Hydrogen, nitrogen, ammonia, CO2. Ammonia, CO2, this is nitrogen, this is hydrogen. These are called Avogadro curves. If minima is more, that gas is easily liquefied. And for such gas, even the compressibility factor Z equal to PV by RT for 1 mole. nRT for n mole. Okay. And volume, molar volume of real gas by molar volume of radial gas. But both are what volumes? Then, if you get Z value more than one, this is the graph. Means the gas cannot be liquefied easily, or that cannot be compressed. But if Z value less than 1, a gas is compressed. Less than 1 means gas is compressed. If Z value equal to 1, the gas is said to be what? Ideal. More than 1, gas cannot be compressed. Less than 1, gas can be compressed. Means force of attraction is more if Z value less than 1. Okay. Now consider here PV greater than RT, because PV value whatever you get here greater than this RT value. Therefore, PV greater means that value goes on increasing. Z value greater than 1 means this one. We get graph hydrogen, and that cannot be easily liquefied, and that cannot be compressed. Means at high pressure, see what happens. At high pressure, mainly applicable for this, and even here. PV greater than RT, PV greater than RT at high pressure, and PV less than RT. See here, PV greater than RT and PV less than RT. Now see here, at low pressure, what happens? This equation, P plus A by V square into V equal to RT. But this is said to be compressibility factor. Right? If compressibility factor is less than 1, gas compressed or liquefied. More than 1 cannot be compressed. Equal to 1, ideal gas. Now take this V here. PV equal to V inside A by V, therefore RT minus A by V. This value is subtracted, therefore PV what less than RT. PV less than RT means Z value less than 1, Z value less than 1. Then the PV, as pressure increases, PV value goes on decreasing and you get minimum value. If this minima increases, then gas easily liquefied. And one more point I will tell you, if the gas undergo hydrogen bonding formation, even though compared with molecular masses, CO2 molecular mass 44, this one 17. Higher the molecular mass, higher the what compressibility. Therefore here that method fails, but here hydrogen bonding considered. Therefore NH3 undergo easy compression compared to CO2. Anyway, if minima is more, that gas is easily liquefied. And if you get a straight line graph is above the what parallel graph, then that gas is not compressed. Hydrogen, helium are noble gases, they cannot be compressed. Then those have Z value greater than 1, and these gases have Z value less than 1. If Z value 1, then it is said to be ideal gas. So these are the characteristics of what real gases and ideal gases. Now, different molecular speeds, molecular velocities. Now, most probable velocity and average velocity and RMS velocity. Most probable velocity and average velocity. Root means square velocity or RMS velocity. Most probable velocity means most of the gases having what that same velocity of the molecules. There is most probable velocity equal to square root of 2RT by M square root of PV by M, because PV equal to RT we can write. Then average velocity, most probable and average 8 RT by pi M, 8 PV by M, and RMS velocity, C RMS velocity equal to 3 RT by M, 3 PV by M. Yes, these are the formulas. If it is most probable, average velocity and RMS velocity. In case of RMS velocity, we can write square root of N1 V1 square, N2 V2 square, N3 V3 square, N1. RMS velocity is equal to square root of the average of sum of the squares of velocities of different molecules in a gaseous mixture. That is said to be, or gas is said to be RMS velocity. And its formula this one. To solve the problems, we can use the main 3 RT by M. RMS V equal to 3 RT by M. Okay. But its value found to be 1.2, and most probable velocity, average velocity 1, and 8 RT by M, 2 RT by M. C velocity 1.1. That's highest value for RMSV and lowest value for average velocity. Lowest value average and this one highest. Wait 1 minute. So here this is 1.0, 1.1. So we can write C greater than CA greater than Cm. Means highest value means most of the molecules have RMS velocity. RMS velocity, second average velocity, and last what most probable velocity. Then here average velocity formula same type, n1 v1 plus n2 v2 plus n3 v3 by n1 plus n2 plus n3. Like this we can write formulas. So these are all molecular velocities. Using these also we can solve the problems. I think I covered most of the points. Compressibility factor, then Amigat curves, all the formulas, Graham's law, then value of R in SI unit, STP conditions, value of R in SI unit, STP conditions, and one more, pressure of dry air or pressure of moist air or oxygen, moist gas equal to pressure of dry oxygen, dry gas plus aqueous tension. Now these formulas are required. Value of R in SI unit 8.314 joule per K per mole. Value of R in liter atmosphere 0.082 liter atmosphere. Value of R in 8.314, then R also is in SI unit liter atmosphere, and in calories 2 calories. Value of R in ergs 8.314 into 10 to the power 7 ergs. So all the values important. Then STP conditions in terms of temperature 0 degree or 273 K. This is temperature T0. P0 T0 by, or you can write like this, P0 T0 by V0. Then T0 value in the gaseous state is standard conditions are 0 degree 273, and pressure 1 bar or 1 atmosphere also we can write. In previous days such values are used in place of 1 bar 1 atmosphere, but actually it is 0.987 atmosphere, approximately equal to 1. So these are standard temperature pressure values. Temperature pressure values. These are used while solving the problems. Next, whenever we collect the gas in a cylinder or in the volumeter over the water or aqueous solutions, and there if you want to find pressure of dry gas, then whatever pressure is measured, laboratory pressure, and aqueous tension calculated, and that value subtracted, and we get pressure of dry gas or dry air. Then formula for pressure of dry air is equal to pressure of moist gas minus aqueous tension. Okay, aqueous tension. So these also you have to remember to solve the problems. Next, mostly I covered all the points. There is theory, whatever you studied, all the laws, and especially one van der Waals equation and a Z value, and liquefaction of gases, critical temperature, critical volume, and boil temperature. You know about boil temperature, the temperature at which real gas converted into ideal gas. The temperature at which real gas converted into ideal gas, that is called boil temperature. Critical temperature, the temperature above which the gas cannot be liquefied, that is called critical temperature. Like this we can go on defining what these terms. But only statements we remember, and no problems on this. But main problems will solve using these data and also formulas. So almost points whatever there in theory, so it is covered. And even intermolecular forces, you know, if it is a polar molecule or dipole interaction occur, and highest means boiling points, etc., and that can be easily compressed. And if molecule is non-polar, non-polar, there is called induced dipole. Then there is a weakest force, there is called van der Waals force or London forces. And molecule is one is polar, other is non-polar. Then there is induced dipole induced dipole exists. Like this, molecular force is also given in the beginning of the topic. Okay. Anyway, we will solve problems or NEET and CET questions based on what states of matter. So first we consider questions based on, there is questions from multiple choice. See about the question number 1. It is actually simple question, but they are asking molecular velocity of any gas. Molecular velocity of any gas. The molecular velocity of any gas. The statements are given. But molecular velocity is known by idea of formulas. It may be Ca, Cm, C. Then most molecular velocity 2 RT by m. And average velocity 8 RT by pi m. And RMSV velocity 3 RT by m. Okay. Now you can observe which is common here. M is inversely proportional. M. T. Therefore, all the types of velocities of gases directly proportional to temperature or absolute temperature. Then I'll read questions. Inversely proportional to absolute temperature. No. Inversely proportional to molecular mass. Then first statement wrong. Second, directly proportional to square of temperature. Directly proportional to square. Square is this type. It is square root. This is square of temperature. Then third, directly proportional to square root of temperature. Directly proportional to square root of temperature. Fourth, inversely proportional to square root of temperature. Here they are asking inversely proportional to square root of temperature. That's why answer is third option correct. And it is answered by using these 3 formulas. All the different velocity of gases depend upon temperature, but they are directly proportional to square root of their temperatures. Next, question number 2, based on the van der Waals equation. Second question based on van der Waals equation. And also they give one graph. You can refer graph and you can draw. For 1 mole of a van der Waals gas, 1 mole of van der Waals gas, there is a P plus A by V square V minus B equal to RT. This is the van der Waals equation for 1 mole of a gas. And they give B value, T value, B value 0, T value 300 K, PV versus 1 by V plot. PV versus 1 by V graph. And graph is like this, nature of graph. And they give the values 2.0, 21.6, and one more value 20.1, and here 3.0, this one 20.1. Yes, PV versus 1 by V graph. Graph is given and they give hint van der Waals equation and B value 0 and temperature given. The value of the van der Waals constant A is Yes, using this hint, now calculate A value. Now rearrange this formula using this one. But first I will rearrange this one. P plus A by B square B minus 0 equal to RT. Equal to RT. Then PV plus A by V equal to RT. PV equal to minus 1 by V minus A 1 by V, because plus A by V minus A by V plus RT. This is like y equal to mx plus c. Therefore m equal to slope. Slope equal to minus A. To see once again, I used van der Waals equation for 1 mole of a gas. Return first. And B value given in the question, substitute B value 0 and rearrange like this. And convert this one into straight line formula, because here they give straight line. If there is a straight line, then you should write straight line formula y equal to mx plus c and rearrange this. PV equal to mx plus c. C is constant because T given temperature constant value 300, R value constant, therefore it is constant. And variable value 1 by V. See, 1 by V variable. And m equal to, it is not mass, slope. M is slope. Therefore, slope equal to minus A. Why it is minus A? Because they see the nature of graph. That's why here minus. If you get straight line passing through origin, then A value plus. Okay? This is a minus slope you get. This is minus slope. Then slope equal to, yes, AB by BC. Let it be ABC. Slope equal to AB by BC. Then A value 21.6 minus B value 20.15, BC 2.0 minus 3.0. Therefore, slope is minus A 21.6 minus 20.1. How much you get? 0.66 minus 1, 5.1 minus 0, 1, 2 minus 2, 0. But here 2 minus 3 minus 1. Therefore, you get here value minus 1.5. Minus cancel over. So I calculated A value. Okay. So in options they gave 1.0 option 1, 4.5 second option, 1.5 third option, 3.0 fourth option. Therefore answer third. Okay. But to solve the question very carefully, let's apply van der Waals equation first, and according to graph is there in the question paper, but according to graph we can find out slope. Okay. And that slope value nothing but A. Then the next question. Next question. Which of the following postulates of kinetic theory of gases is not correct? See, there are some questions based on theoretical, but you should know what are those postulates. In postulates, which one is covered, which is not covered, you come to know. I will read one statement. The particles are infinitesimally small and very close to each other. Whether I told this statement, no. But first, third and fourth options, those 3 points already covered are explained in what postulates. But very close to each other, not given in the postulates. Then we will solve problems again. Question number 4 based on the density. Okay. And today I told the density relationship, density and molecular mass of gas. D equal to MP by RT. This you have to practice well. D equal to MP by RT. Question number 4. Use this formula D equal to MP by RD, because they give density of gas is found to be at 27 degree 2 bar pressure. 27 degree 2 bar pressure. M gas is given, but name is not given, and this is common, means one gas, any one gas. What will be its density at STP? Means here they are asking another density, means two types of pattern, two density formulas. Okay, D1 by D2 equal to M is common, R is common, P1 by T1 divided by P2 by T2. T2 here, T2. D1 means this one, M is common, P1 by T1 divided by P2 by T2. P1 by T1 divided by P2 by T2. T2 comes out. And find D2. Find D2. Simple. Main important this formula. Correct? Write for this formula and rearrange the formula for two conditions. D1 by D2 equal to, yes, here not given two gases, SO2 and methane, not like that. Same gas. For same gas, M cancel, and R is universal gas constant. It is constant for all the gases at any temperature. Therefore, these two cancel. Therefore, find D2. Okay. And rearrange the formula. D2 equal to D1 T1 P2 by T1 P2 by T1 T2. This comes here. D1 by D1 T1 P2 divided by P1 T2. So, now just to refer the values and substitute, we get answer. Okay. Density of gas found to be 5.46. Density 5.46 into temperature 27 degree 300 K into P2, and they are asking P2 means what will be the density at STP. Now only I told STP values. Standard temperature 273 K and standard pressure 1 bar, because here they give 2 bar pressure. Then P2 is in terms of STP, P2 value 1 bar. P2 value 1 bar. And P1 value given in the question 2 bar into temperature T2. T2 means here STP, and STP temperature 273. Read this very carefully, substitute the value. First formula, second rearrangement of that formula for two conditions. Third, what you have to find out, question mark. And finally, rearrange again formula and substitute all the values and all are given in SI units. Then simplify and we get answer. What 3? You simplify this and you get answer 3. Then 3.0 gram per d cube. Then there is one question based on the again theory. Today I got in synopsis note. To which of the following the Dalton's law of partial pressure not applicable? Not applicable. Now I will read options. Hydrogen and helium. But first you think regarding Dalton's law. Yes, what is the limitation? It is not applicable for reacting gases. It is applicable only for non-reacting gases. And here, non-reacting gases, they are asking not applicable. Means you consider a reacting gas. And hydrogen, helium, non-reacting. Means applicable. Nitrogen at normal condition, not reacting. Applicable. N2O2, normal condition, not reacting. Applicable. NH3HCl, at room temperature also, they react and gives white gas. Their answer second. It is a reacting gas. They are asking not applicable. Correct? Not applicable. Then next question. about vapor pressure, etc. They are surface tension and viscosity. So all these are theoretical, you can read. At boil temperature, compressibility factor Z for the real gas. At boil temperature, they give hint. At boil temperature, question number 12. Now let us statement boil temperature. The temperature at which real gas changed into ideal gas. Means that is applicable for ideal gas. Therefore, at boil temperature, compressibility factor for real gases. Compressibility factor for real gases. Yes. For real gas, Z value 1. And for ideal gas, Z value 1. And real gas may be less than 1, more than 1. But if it is equal to 1, it is called ideal. So answer first. They give first option 1, second option 0, third option more than 1, and fourth option less than 1. Then again we'll solve some problems. Even Van der Waals equation they give based on the Van der Waals equation theoretical. Where Van der Waals constant B in corrected equation for real gas represents. Van der Waals constant B. Now let us B significance. It indicates the size of the molecule, and A indicates intermolecular force. Intermolecular force. Measure of effective size of gas molecules. First option. Magnitude of attractive force. Third, free volume of the molecules. But actually, that is negligible volume. Co-volume. Difference in pressure and volume not related. The answer is measure of effective size of gas molecules. Then question number 15 is an interesting question. Question number 15. Question number 15. 0.5 mole each of hydrogen, SO2, methane are kept in a container. Consider this is the container. A gas container, and this contain 0.5 mole each of hydrogen, SO2, methane. 3 gases are taken, each what 0.5 mole, and a hole is made. A small hole is created. Hole is made in the container. After 3 hours,